Hello everybody, welcome to episode 4 of Building Color-Coded in Godot. My name's Mike, and with me as always, out in the ether somewhere until he decides to show his face, is Harrison. Harrison's our developer for the game, and I work on all the UI stuff for the game, and together we're designing a fun mobile game based on palettes of colors and cracking codes. It's a lot of fun to make, and it's been a lot of fun to play. I'm not very good at the game, but I still enjoy playing it. I'm going to show you some updates that we've had here. A lot of the stuff is going to be things that I touched on last week, but I'm just going to show you what they look like in the live game, and that should be playing up here. So let's go ahead and get to the first part, and we're going to talk about the player card on the homepage. On the player card, we have your avatar or your profile photo. We have your ranking on there, and then we have your progression to the next button unlock. So your keypad, when you start the game, starts with 3 buttons to press. And then as you progress through the game, and the progression right now is only tied to how many successful hacks you've had. As you progress through the game, you can unlock a total of 9. So we have that right here to track that progression. And then right above it, we have how many total hacks you've had in the game so far. One thing I would like to add to the player card is the ability to tap it, and then it takes you to like your ranking. I've found myself tapping it myself, and I think I just naturally think it's going to take me there. It doesn't work like that yet, but maybe we'll have that soon. I don't know if that's going to be too big of a problem. I have no idea. Harrison, don't yell at me. Okay, so what we have on the events page here is just going to be a list of events of people that attempted to crack your code and people that have been unsuccessful in cracking your code. And you'll see this listed down here with a little timestamp. That's all working great. You can see on the layout here the different times that people have hacked, and it's all tracking perfectly fine. So the next tab here, we're going to go to the leaderboard. This one is also working really well. Harrison did a great job. It's all laid out. Everyone's going straight down the list, numbered correctly. When it first loads, there's sometimes like a little weird, like a little weird glitch where you'll see a couple of ranks above first, and then they'll just disappear. That's normal. Don't freak out. For our testers out there, it's perfectly fine. Nothing's wrong. It just happens right now the way the game's loading. So right here, you'll see we have everyone ranked first, second, third, and then everyone else below. I was holding the second place spot for a little while, but now I have dropped to a lower ranking, unfortunately. But that is our events board, and that is our leaderboard. So the next part here that we have is going to be the pop-up, and the pop-up was changed to show you how close you are to unlocking the next keypad for yourself, and then just kind of clean things up in here as far as what's displayed at the end of that. And I believe that is it for all the updates that we had going. It seems like it's very minimal, not many things, but it was, we did go in there, do a lot of work to get this working. Harrison did a bunch of code magic, got that going, and yeah, it's working great right now. There are a few bugs right now, little minor things that are happening. One specifically, I believe it's just the iOS issue, but if you go to tap paste code when you have a friend code, the keyboard stays up no matter which screen you go to. Then you have to kill the app and then go back in. It's really weird, but Harrison says that's an easy, quick fix, so we'll get that fixed. And the other one's actually going to be on the gamepad page. So where you actually go to crack someone's code, the top right, there's a circle with a number in it and tells you how many guesses you have remaining. Well, apparently through my updating the UI and using a style sheet and figuring all that stuff out, I forgot to restyle the button for that. So the numbers been getting progressively smaller and smaller for each update. So I got to go in there and fix that so it's really big. I know my parents have been trying to play and they say they're too old to see that number. So that update, we'll have that in a quick little patch coming in the future. And yeah, that's about it. There's probably a few other things that we want to implement and get going. But for right now, we're just going to be gathering data for all of this version of the alpha test. And then once we gather all that data, then we're going to start working on some new pieces to put in there. So we really want to get like collectibles and things like that put into the game. The defensive and offensive items we want to get into the game. So there's a whole lot that we still got to go. We got a long way to go. But right now, game is looking good. It's working well. Everyone's happy. Everyone's playing it. Everything's running smooth. So yeah, I think things are going great. So that's going to do it this week for building color-coded in Godot. I said this was going to be a short one, and it was fairly short. So next week it might be another short one there, but it'll be a quick update. We'll talk about maybe the patching that we did to fix these little bugs, and some maybe plans of stuff going forward. I'm in the middle right now of creating the tutorial on doing responsive design in Godot. So I'll be able to share that tutorial once I stop being very picky about how I edit and produce this video. But yeah, I'm working on that, and so I should have that out soon. And it's just going to talk about how to you can resize windows and everything stretches and moves accordingly around the screen, which is really important for our mobile game. Just because people play on tablet versus a phone, and phones are different, sizes, and want to make sure it looks nice on all devices. So it's a pretty important step, and I'll have that video out as soon as I can. But until next time, thanks for watching.